Hey garden dreamers! So we're gonna plant my bougainvilleas today, repot my bougainvilleas. But I have a story for you guys. It's a good one. Okay, so I believe in manifesting and God and asking the universe what you want, right? Anyway, long story short, I was gonna pot my bougainvilleas in these plastic potters that my mom had because they're pretty big. But somebody told me don't do that because we get really hot sun here, 100 degrees sometimes or more. And if you put them in the plastic pots, well, it burns the soil, burns the roots. Not good for the bougainvillea, right? They do like heat a lot, but they also don't want their roots burning. Anyway, I want clay pots, terracotta pots, but they're super expensive. I wanted like a big one, right? And so I was going on Marketplace and OfferUp to see if anybody was selling them for cheaper, because it's about, I don't know, about 100 or more for the big terracotta pots. And your girl don't have that kind of money, you know? So I was looking online, see if there was any used ones that I could buy. And I've been waiting for like a month, and I hadn't potted them in these pots, and I was going to pot them like a day or two ago. So that day, usually my husband walks our dog, and that night I walked our dog because he was doing something. So as I was walking our dog in our neighborhood, somebody put 3 big, oh my gosh, terracotta pots. They put 3 big terracotta pots with a note that said take for free. And I was like, oh my God. I knew the neighbor. So I texted her. I was like, oh my gosh, I got your terracotta pots. Thank you so much. Anyway, the world granted me my terracotta pots. Da, 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 da. Look at how big they are. Look. So these 2, she just had them out there. So I like called my husband, and I was like, well, I came back to the house and I got my husband. I was like, oh my gosh, take the truck out there and get these terracotta pots. I had my mom stand out there so nobody else would take them. It was already dark. I'm sure nobody was going to take them, but I was like, stay here, Mom. Guard my pots. So anyway, got the pots. So now we're going to repot my bougainvilleas over here. And there was a third one, and I put it over here for now. Look at this monster of a thing. Awesome, right? My friend gifted me this thing, so I've had it in water. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna plant it and then put flowers around it, but that's for later. But isn't that amazing? I got terracotta pots. Anyway, these are the 2 pots that I was telling you that were plastic, and I was gonna put them in here because, like I said, I'm gonna put an arch from one side to the other, but then somebody told me, like, don't put them in plastic pots. So I was like, oh man. Anyway, super excited. I'm gonna repot them today with whatever I have in hand. So let's do this. I just have them. There's so many mosquitoes. We actually have been getting rain, thank God. But now I have a bunch of mosquitoes because the water stays stuck in there. Anyway, I got these like 2 days ago. They've been in this pot for maybe like maybe 3 weeks now, a month. Can't remember. So we're gonna put them here with whatever I got, and I'm gonna put soil, and come with me because bougainvilleas like a little bit of acidic soil. And my husband brought me these a while back. It's pine, from a pine tree that they cut down. I don't know why they cut it down, but you know, I don't like that, but that's neither here nor there. Anyway, he brought me all these branches. So to fill up the pot a bit, I'm gonna put some pine needles in there, and that'll bring the pH down and the soil acidity up a bit. I think you're supposed to put like soil with sand in the Bougainvillea. That's what Bougainvillea is like. I don't have sand right now. So we're going to use what I have, which is this, and just regular soil from the store. Some cheap soil because they're kind of on sale now. Once summer starts ending, all the stores put their soil on sale. So I got some soil and this. And I had some Bougainvillea fertilizer, so I'm going to add that too. They look like those trees from Dr. Seuss, no? Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Bug. Okay, so we're just gonna throw in some potting mix. And you know what? I didn't even notice if these had drainage holes, but oh well, we're not gonna put them. Here's what's happening. It did? That's good. Although, like, I don't know, even if it has draining holes, I feel like nothing would drain because it's so heavy, right? Like, there's no air pockets.
There should be.
I had a little bit of this orchid mix. We'll just throw that in there so that it'll have a little bit more drainage and aeration. And throw these in there. And again, it's recommended to be like sand and what's that white stuff called? I can't think of it right now. Like for drainage, but I don't have that, so no, not vermiculite. I can't think of it. Anyway, I don't have that. Again, as I've told you before, I didn't want to spend $200 on pots. I think these are about 120 each, I feel like. So that is a lot of money I saved. I'm so ecstatic. Anyway, I like to use what I have. This is what I have. This is what I'm going to use. Bougainvilleas aren't too picky with the soil as long as you don't water them too much, because then their roots, they get root rot if it has too much water and they're just sitting in the soil all wet. I can't even mix this. I think I should have put the pine needles first. All right, we'll do that in the other one. All right, that's fine. Whatever. Okay. So, yeah, looks good. We're gonna put this here. Looks pretty healthy. Just put the pot there and then fill around with the soil. Oh, I have a little bit of Bougainvillea food. I don't remember when I bought this. I had a Bougainvillea in the backyard that I bought that died. So does this work? I don't know, because it died. Anyway, I have it. We're going to use it. It says for, what is this, honey, like a 5 gallon or a 10 gallon? 10, right?
No.
Yeah, I like 10.
Think so?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
Sure. We'll do in between. It says 5 tablespoons for 5 gallons or 3/8 cup for 10 gallons. We're not measuring anyway. I'm just going to eyeball this, so it's fine. It'll eat it eventually. It'll make use of it eventually. Oh no. Honey, can you bring me the soil in the garage? Thank you. I forgot the crucial part. So, did I mention this? I'm gonna put an arc. I keep saying arc and it's arch. I'm gonna put an arch that I built. I'll show you a video of me building it. Anyway, I'm gonna go run and get it before I put it, because then I don't even know how I'm gonna put it in there now. Anyway, let me go get it. I built it yesterday. Super easy. Took me maybe like 25 minutes. I couldn't find the electric drill. It would have been faster. So I was putting the little nails manually. There's my mama. Hola. I didn't even check if this fit, but dun, da, 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 da. Why are you all up in my nose? Okay, so I can't believe I almost forgot it. That was the whole point of having these two on the side, was because I want to arch. It's like Joan of Arc. Is it Joan of Arc or Joan of Arch?
Joan of Arch.
All right. I thought it was gonna be like super tall when I did it out in the backyard, but it's like perfect to the window. Is it gonna fit? How am I gonna do this? Oh.
You're in the middle.
Should I take one off? Cause then like right? Yeah. All right. Next project. Remove one of these things. Okay, little delay, folks. I actually don't think I tightened any of them yesterday. Just to upset you? Just to upset you, because I know you like to things tight so no one will ever untighten them again.
To the proper amount.
I had to wake him up the other day to open my apple cider vinegar because he twisted it so hard that nobody would ever open it. He even had a hard time opening it. I'm like, dude, it's not your soul. Nobody's gonna take your soul out of this apple cider vinegar. Let me tighten the other side. Okay, I was trying to do this because it was cloudy. Now it's not, and I'm sweating. Okay, made it a little shorter, that way the Bougainvillea can go up there. There we go. Okay. What do I do? Okay.
Yeah, that low?
I guess we could pull it up in a bit. All right. Oh. No, thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
Go lower.
Lower?
Way lower.
Okay. Has to be like level. Yeah. That was good, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The dirt will eventually settle a bit because there's a lot of air pockets where the pine needles are, so I'll put a little more dirt later. And I'll water it in a bit. And then I'll lift that. We're gonna have to keep like lifting it as it settles. Because like, see how it's not holding?
Yeah.
Probably take this off now. I had these little zip ties connected to this. Not zip ties, what are these? What are these called? No, nobody knows. It's the grand mystery of life. But I'll start putting it here and hopefully training it to go up. Right, pretty girl? And some people put like plastic or things at the bottom to fill it. Last time in my hydrangea pots that were really big, I also put like pieces of wood. That way it'll fill up the pot like from the bottom. But this time I didn't do that. We just filled it with pine. And my mother-in-law has all these pots this size and her flowers are so pretty. And she fills them with soil, so I'm gonna do what she does. Because it's working. I'm gonna have to buy another bag of soil But for now, this is what it's looking like. All right. I'm just gonna leave these petunias in the pots for now. Looks good, right? So hopefully this will go over. It will look so beautiful. So excited. I don't need these anymore. So you just have to start training them upwards. And then you'll have a beautiful arch. Yay, I said it right this time. Ta-da! Looks so pretty. It looks so pretty. Oh, in case you're wondering, these are portulaca. These ones right here. These yellow ones, these white ones, and these pink ones I bought at the nursery. And these light pink ones and light yellow. Right now when the sun comes out, they'll be brighter and they'll open up. These came out from seed. They like reseeded themselves. And this is a purslane. It's a different type of flower and you can actually eat purslane. Have not done it yet, but you can. Anyway, that's all I got for today. Check back in 3 months. Hopefully by November, October, November, these will be all very pretty because it's still nice weather here in October. And November is when it starts getting cold. So hopefully they'll settle and like their new home. Anyway, come back, subscribe, like. Thanks for watching.